Hey guys, कैसे हो आप लोग? Right, today, actually, before we do that, I was supposed to introduce ourselves. I'm Suri, this is Stevie K. Anyway, today we are watching Are Indians really good at maths?
It's about Asian Boss. Not something that we've seen of theirs, but someone sent us this link some time back, and I'm gonna check it out. But so I don't know if it's educational or if it's a comedy sketch or anything like that. But hey, that's because, like we were saying, we don't do our research and all that. It's better just to see how it is. But it's quite interesting. I thought
I'm guessing they are because...
Yeah, I can say straight away. I would believe that they would be.
The only reason being is my dad used to make us sit there and do maths how they do in India. So it was different, obviously, years and years ago. The way he used to make me do like subtractions and multiplications and all that kind of stuff. It was just like breaking it down, so different. And he was really, really good at it, like a genius. And your mum is as well. She's like at the top of her head, just like with numbers.
Very good, yes. I think Indians are just smart in everything that they do. They're just intelligent. So obviously the answer is yeah. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's Marie from Asian Boss. What is 9 cubed? Try to figure this out in your head without using a calculator. Of the many stereotypes that people have of Indians, we hit the streets of Mumbai to find out whether or not ordinary Indians are good at math. So let's dive right in.
What's an ordinary
a BBC report stated that an Indian bride walked out of the wedding after the groom failed to solve 15 plus 6. How do you feel about this?
Good thing she did.
Perfect, that's like basic knowledge. Anyone should get to know how to add 15 and 6. All the best to her. Yeah, get a better groom, please.
Shameful. I mean, if I can't do it, I'll be okay if someone walks out on me as well. It's such a stupid thing not to. I mean, if you can't solve 15 plus 6, then you're stupid. Then nobody deserves you.
I feel bad. I obviously feel bad because, marriage is not something, but two people connect not because of their intelligence. The heart should be connected, I feel.
If this was an incident in rural India, specifically in the areas like Haryana and that sort of place, so yeah, being good at mathematics and sciences is a matter of pride over there. Like relatives will come to your house, instead of asking, hey, how you're doing in life, how comfortable are you, like what do you want, they will ask you mathematical tables and stuff like that just to prove themselves, make you feel small or like check you out.
Globally, Indians are known for being good at math. Do you think this is true?
I don't think that's true, but for some specific cases it could be true.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah, I guess in a way, it is a little bit true. The way that we taught math is different than the way I guess other countries do.
It doesn't stand for everyone, you see. We have a huge diversity in terms of that, and not everyone can be good in maths. And that's a wrong conception if you have that.
Because we have a lot of maths from childhood. We don't depend on calculators. We don't depend on computers so much. So definitely they are better at numbers.
In a scale of 1 to 10, how good would you say you are in math?
1.
7.
7. Okay. How much do you usually score?
Above 90.
Actually, I'm really bad. I wouldn't say anything. You can say 2 or 3.
I'm going to ask you a couple of math questions, okay? Try your best to answer them, right? What is 87 plus 87?
174.
174.
What is 87 plus 87?
174.
12 into 14?
168.
No? Okay. What is the square of 18?
324.
What is the square of 18?
324.
It's fine. You can take it.
326.
You are there, 324. What is the square of 18?
324.
That's true. Cube of 9?
981, 721, something like that.
729.
729, yeah.
What is the cube of 9?
729.
Yeah. What is the root of 256?
16.
Yes. What is the square of 12?
144.
Okay. And he says that I'm not good at math. What is the cube of 9?
729.
That's true. Root of 256.
7, 16.
That's true. What is the cube of 9?
729.
That's right. What is the root of 256?
16.
What is the root of 256?
16.
16 is true. Okay. So how were those questions? Easy or difficult for you?
They were okay. I mean, they were not too hard. These kind of math problems are actually easy for Asians, I think.
India seems to have a unique way of calculating big numbers in their head and with their fingers. Could you show me how to do that?
So you have like 4 divisions in each of your fingers.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
4 in each. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it goes till 20. 5 into 4, 20. So that way you keep counting. If you have to add something, suppose 8 and 4, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you have to add 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives you a 12.
How did you do the first one? 87 plus 87. How did you do that?
80 plus 80, that's 160, and then 7 plus 7, 14.
Okay. So there you go.
Just add both of them up, yeah. There is more than one way to solve a question, a particular question, and those ways are not just told by our teachers. Or
Yeah.
we ourselves discover some ways to solve a particular question.
Do students use calculators in school in India?
No calculators. So
Yeah.
I know that for a fact in universally, I'm pretty sure most of the countries they allow, Western education allows calculators, but in India, like even right now in college and even for the entrance exams and stuff, you have no access to calculators, whether it's derivatives, integration, nothing. So yeah, it's,
Do you think that the
that's-
Indian society has high standards for the general public on math?
yeah. I think Indians are expected to know quite like mental maths and stuff pretty well. Even if you're in a corporate, if you're working in an office or something, like there are some things that people expect you to know without taking to calculate without using a calculator, basically.
It does because, see, this is the land where zero was discovered, okay? So it is intrinsically in our brains that we are good at maths, and plus accounting concepts, everything was developed in India. So it's a basic understanding with all Indians have in their mind that you should be good in maths.
When you're going to the government schools, you'll have below average English teachers, below average social science teachers, but you'll have alright mathematics teachers. So naturally your expectations for mathematics grows from there only.
If you consider Indian parents, which is the Desi parents, then yes, they do actually. I mean, I scored 80 to 100 on math, which I think is pretty good. But my parents were not happy at all.
What would you like to say to people overseas who have these stereotypes about India?
Not all of us are good at math, but quite a few are. So that's it. I mean, there are quite a few things they all are good at too. The only thing I'd say is the fact that they do not allow children to rely on calculators is like the biggest thing, because that really does help in the future. If you don't need to, you don't have the urge to take a calculator out and you're able to do stuff on your own. To be very honest, I myself want to know and research about that why is this stereotypical image that we Indians are only good at maths,
That's
and
what I was
why
saying,
not
it's
the
not just
outsiders?
that.
Don't have the stereotype in their minds that only Indians are good at maths. It depends only on the person.
It is actually the social pressure due to which the perception is that majority of the Indians are good at mathematics. Actually, the natural capability is, I believe, the same all over the world. It's the socio-cultural phenomenon over here which promotes mathematics in a way, and you see the result that way.
Did this video change your perspective of Indians' math skills? Let us know in the comments. For more authentic insight into the latest news and culture trends from all over Asia, be sure to subscribe to Asian Boss and follow us on our social media. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.
See, what I was going to say was, like, obviously what they were answering at the end was more or less that are Indians, like, Western perception of are Indians only good at maths or are all Indians only. That wasn't the actual title. The title itself is Are Indians Really Good at Maths? It's not just Are only Indians good at maths kind of thing, which is what they seemed like they were answering kind of thing. But the title, like I said, Are Indians Really Good at Maths? Like they were saying, I just think right at the starting when I said that, number one, they are some of the smartest people around. They're CEOs in some of the biggest of companies, everyone knows that. But like I said, they're intelligent in all fields. I don't think it's just maths.
No.
And that's where my thing was coming from. But not only that,
I think it's with the maths. It is because, like they say, that
they don't use calculators. Yeah, and
so
that's why I think they're really good at
of
maths. In that sense.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if schools here, secondary schools and colleges, you're allowed to use a calculator. I'm not sure. I can't say for other countries because but they're allowed to. Now, if they are going to schools and colleges without using a calculator and they're good at maths, now imagine if they did have a calculator and other tools to do a job. It's like they always say.
They find different ways of finding the answer, and that's why my dad used to teach me in such a different way, and which my teachers used to be impressed here. They're like, oh, okay, how have you broke that down? Can you explain to me?
Yeah,
so
and not only that, that's the same thing I was going to say that my mum used to do. She always did it with the maths when she was doing it at home and showing. It was totally different to how I would do it at school.
My dad used to do that with the fingers as well. Then he used to tell me.
But it's not the way that they do the workout there, and they do the workout totally different.
But the finger thing's right though. You see your mum.
You can still do it. See, and she can calculate it all on her fingers, so quicker than the calc. Because we used to own a shop, and so before we even added it up on the till,
she would tell me what the price.
And she already tell you what the total is.
Yeah, she's really nervous standing next to her. I remember when I first got married, and you stand next to her, and she's there telling me the prices, and I'm obviously tapping it all in, and then finding out how much money I've got to give back, and she's already telling me. I'm
she already knows what the total is.
Watching, see if I'm getting the right change back as well.
She already knew what the person's as soon as they're going to pay and what change it is, all worked out without the till or calculator. So and hence why I'm saying, because mum's from India and dad's from India, and so were her parents. So if they had that mindset and they were teaching us, why wouldn't I say that, because they didn't learn maths here, they learnt it in India, so that's where our perception is that, they are really good at maths, and they also done it without calculators, because there weren't no calculators, I don't think, or even if there were, they didn't have access to them because they lived in Punjab, and then they came over. But like I said, I think they're good at loads, and like I said, it also matters on the sense that, like one of them said, it's an individual. Some people like maths. Some people could be great with in English or in doing other subjects, science or something like that. I know in science you need maths as well, but some people could be geography or history and other subjects. It's not always. I just think overall that if your passion is and you think that you need the use of that maths, I think basic maths, they probably know. I can understand at the start when they started it, you always might have wanted, but I don't understand on that, the wedding thing. I wouldn't have if that was the case, I'm not being bad, but if you're going to marry someone, you can basically see them beforehand and go, excuse me, how educated are you? Do you know the basics of this? Not on the wedding day go, can you solve this? A+, no, okay, now I'm going. Now that just I would say, okay.
Headlines, the bride runs out because her husband on the wedding.
Yeah, and I just thought that, I can understand, someone saying, alright, you would probably want your partner to know basic math, but if he had such a lovely personality and he was decent and he was good and everything like that, and she just went onto the wedding day, went there and out of all places asked him to do a simple sum and he couldn't do it, then just left. I would also say, well, does he really want to be with someone like that? Going, you know what, if that's all that matters to you, at the end of the day, if that was your whole thing, I'll learn it if that's the most important thing.
People can become millionaires or, do so.
Yeah, because they say some of the richest people or some of the smartest people, many of them haven't got degrees. They've left university and created their own companies. Now, did they have to prove to people how smart we are with just these papers? And that was my perception anyway.
I wonder whether it's true about the bride thing.
Yeah, like I said, but I just think that overall, people who want to study, they will study. It doesn't matter if it's where it is, where you're from. But overall, like I said, from us is because our parents were really good at maths and they were all from India, so we just feel like they would be. What would they be? They told us. And that was the video, guys. Let us know what you guys think. Write down on the comments your thoughts and your opinions on it. and keep sending us videos like this to watch, so appreciate it. And as always, click on the like button, share with people you know, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.